we're going to talk about how to get to the root cause of problems in your business. Now, let me share my screen with you here. I was just at a leadership conference with this guy, right? Robert Cujo Teschner. Robert Cujo Teschner, he did a 17-hour presentation on, this was yesterday, Wednesday, in 4 hours. So I was getting information coming at me through a fire hose. Cujo was a former F-15 weapons school instructor, okay? So, Maverick, Top Gun, I mean, those are Navy guys. This guy's an Air Force guy. This guy was training Air Force pilots how to do better, not get killed, kill the enemy. Those F-14s are a gazillion dollars. And he was training these people how to fly these things, and they do a debriefing. Whether they fail or whether they succeed, they have a debriefing, and those debriefings help them become better and better and better. So I got to meet Cujo yesterday during this presentation. A law firm invited me because of my relationships with them, and there was so much information coming out, but this is what I wanted to talk to you about. He talks about, to get to the root cause of the problem, you're going to ask the 5 whys, okay? So in the context of his book, Debrief to Win, he talks about the concept of the 5 whys and refers to a technique used in root cause analysis to identify the underlying reasons for a problem or issue. The 5 whys involves asking why multiple times, typically 5 times, to delve deeper into the chain of events and uncover the root cause of the problem. The process of asking why multiple times is aimed at reaching beyond the immediate surface level causes of an issue to reveal deeper factors that contributed to the problem. By repeatedly asking why, individuals can uncover interconnected causes and arrive at fundamental issues that may have otherwise remained unnoticed. I'm going to give you some examples here, and a light bulb is going to go off in your head. You're going to go, this is so obvious. Why aren't I doing it? Well, you're probably not doing it because it's uncomfortable, right? But nothing good happens in the comfort zone. All right, so let me give you some examples of the 5 whys to get to the root cause of the problem. So imagine, I'm going to give you several examples, and I'll try to do one in business too. So let's talk about this. Imagine you have a problem like your car won't start. So the 5 whys is a good method to find out the reason why. So you ask yourself, why won't the car start? And the first answer might be because the battery is dead. Okay. Then you ask, why is the battery dead? Well, because I left the lights on and drained the battery. Why did you leave the lights on? Because I was in a hurry and forgot to turn them off. Okay. Well, let's talk about, so that was kind of a generic one. Let me give you this one. Yeah, your employee was late to work. All right, let's just start there. You ask them, why were you late? Oh, well, my car broke down on the side of the road and I had to walk here because I couldn't get an Uber there. So that's why I was late. Okay. Well, why did your car break down? Well, I was in a rent-a-car and I forgot to fill it up with gas last night. Okay. Why did you forget to fill up with gas last night? Today was an important day. I needed you here at 8 a.m. Well, last night I stayed up too late. Why did you stay up too late? Well, I was at the casino gambling till late last night. Oh, why were you at the casino gambling all night? I needed you here. I've been at the casino every single night for the past 6 nights. Well, now we've uncovered that employee has a gambling problem, and you got to the root cause because you asked the 5 whys. Now, I know that's an extreme example, but you see how asking, if you just stopped at the second why, oh, well, my car broke down. Okay, that happens. Hey, S happens, right? But when you ask the 5 whys, you got to the root cause. The reason that they were late and the reason that this is not going to be fixed is because this person has a gambling problem. Okay, I know that was an extreme answer there. So if you're in sorry, any questions about anything like that? Because that's how you're going to get to the root cause of the problem, right? Asking the 5 whys. Now, that's just one aspect of his book, but if you want to get to the root cause of the problem with your employees, ask them why 5 times. Why were you late? My car wouldn't start. Well, why wouldn't your car start? The battery's dead. Why is the battery dead? Well, I left the light on in the car all night. Well, why did you do that? Well, I went out drinking last night with all my friends and I was looking for something in my car and I left them on. Oh, why did you go drinking with your friends last night? You know, this morning was a really important day. I needed you here at 8 a.m. You know, then maybe you uncover that they have a drinking problem. That's how you just get to the root cause of the problem, by asking the 5 whys. Again, this book is called Debrief, and here it is, Debrief to Win, Robert Cujo Teschner. Again, this is just one aspect of the book to get to the root cause of the problem. Now, he was giving us really high-level examples of these fighter pilots, you know, like Maverick, Goose, those guys. He actually showed clips of Top Gun Maverick. Again, he's kind of makes fun of those guys because they're in the Navy. He was an Air Force trainer, taught people how to fly those F-15s, F-22s. So that's the book if you want to look at it, but it's about leadership and it's also about accountability, right? Those 5 whys will hold your employees accountable. Maybe it'll hold you accountable too. So that's what I wanted to present to you today. If you want to talk about this, or you want to talk about more about the 5 whys or how to debrief, the Debrief to Win is actually after you have a marketing campaign, you get with your staff and you debrief it. You ask all these questions. And most times people think accountability is looking backwards and figuring out who to blame. Well, that's not what debriefing is. Debriefing is finding out what went right and figuring out all the steps that made something was really improved or you really excelled at, and then duplicating that again and again and again. That's what a debrief does. And they showed this clip of Maverick and Top Gun Maverick, the recent Top Gun movie, doing this. It had to be done in 2.5 minutes. No one ever did it before. And Maverick just did it. You know, I showed the clip. I don't have to get into it. And after that, they debriefed it. Like, how did he do this in 2.5 minutes when no one's ever done it before? They wanted to figure it out so that they can teach all the other pilots to do exactly what he did from that debrief. So that's the live stream for today. If you liked it, if you want to set up a call, you can type in root in the comments and we can get in more about how I can help you grow your PI practice, how I can make you more marketable, because personal injury marketing is not just about marketing. It's also about making you as the doctor more marketable in your practice. Because if you're just like a sprain, strain, whiplash doctor, these PI attorneys really don't have a whole lot of use for you in the market because you're just a commodity. There's lots of sprain, strain, whiplash doctors, number one. Number two, that's a good recipe for getting your bill cut 50% or more, because according to insurance adjusters and insurance companies, sprain, strains, and whiplash heal on their own. They don't need chiropractic intervention. However, if you had whiplash, sprain, strain complicated by ligament instability of the cervical spine at all these levels, or you had a concussion or a TBI and you have documented objective evidence to prove that, well, attorneys can use a doctor like that. So if you want to know how to have a TBI protocol, diagnose ligament instability, these are all value drivers for the case, drive up the value of the case, just type root underneath, we'll set up a call. And like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and subscribe to this video. Thank you so much for attending today's root cause video. We will see you next time. Mark Slater, Prime Spine Consultant.